Alright folks, we are here live from Marriott Ridge High School. This is Running Bike Institute Sports Network, and we're bringing you the 2 mile, what everyone's been waiting for. I'm Kevin Mertz, and this is Sam Siegel.
Hi, I'm Sam Siegel.
And Hannah has my sticker. Thank you for interrupting this great commentated video, but I'm glad that you gave it to me.
Alright, so in lane 1, we have Konstantin Matsakis. Lane 2, what is that, Andy Wang?
This looks like Andy Wang. Yes, it is.
Lane
we're here is really Konstantin Matsakis. We need to see how he will perform.
A real mental battle.
A mental battle is exactly what I was going to say it was. Konstantin Matsakis needs to make sure that he has enough strength in his head to really push himself, because no one's going to be there, I don't think. Also, another person to look for is Cameron Ivey. Now, Sam, what do you think of Cameron Ivey? We've never seen him in the 2 mile, and he's pretty nervous.
We haven't seen him before. It looks like he's out in one of the farther lanes. He is definitely a person to watch out for in this meet today. Also, some more people would be Nick Brew and Graham Welsh. Not to hate on any of the other schools, which would be River Hill and Marriott Ridge, but we do have some strong runners today.
Yes. You know, I'm going to go with my gut here. I'm going to think Cameron Ivey's going to surprise us because, the gun's getting ready. There's the gun. Okay, they're off, and Konstantin is right up to the front.
Let's go, Tony! Let's go, John!
Graham Welsh and Nick Brew close behind. It appears that the Marriott Ridge runner is taking the lead of the second pack, whereas Konstantin immediately takes it all on his own.
Konstantin is well out in front, folks. And sorry for that giant beam of light. I'm not really sure what that is. We'll get him around the corner for you.
It looks like this race is already decided. All that it comes down to is if Konstantin can beat himself.
Now, it appears that Nick is trying to take the lead out on Andy Wang. It's to Nick's knowledge that Andy Wang is capable of going low 10s, probably even capable of breaking 10, as long as he has a competition. But we're coming around the first curve here. Konstantin's coming down the backstretch. We're over by the line, and we're going to check out what his time is. We'll get that to you guys in just a second. Here he comes.
We're coming in on a really nice first split here.
He's looking very good. The stride is perfection. Here he comes.
He looks like he's really in the zone right now.
And there he goes.
Crosses the line, 63.
63, not bad at all. Here's the second pack. That's pretty solid. I have to say, that's pretty solid.
Second pack coming in at 72.
And boy, look at Cameron Ivey taking the lead on the last pack. I like this a lot. I like the initiation.
Flat on the first flat.
I love the initiative. He ran at 88. I'm really liking this, guys.
That was 80 flat.
80 flat, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, 80 flat. I think Cameron Ivey might surprise some people here today.
It looks like this race is really coming into a pack now.
Alright, so it looks like Konstantin's got about almost a 80-meter lead, I'd say, on the second pack. So you can see that he's pushing it today.
Who do we have in the second pack?
Second pack is Nick Brew, Andy Wang, Graham Welsh, and a Marriott Ridge runner who I'm sorry to say I'm unfamiliar with.
I'm pretty unfamiliar as well. There's also the third pack, 2 lone Marriott Ridge runners. Still have quite a lead on Cameron Ivey. I feel like he might come up with a little something at the end. We'll just have to wait and see.
All right, Konstantin's nearing his 800. Let's see what that time is. Sam, will you read that time off when he crosses the line?
Yes, I will. We have an 800 of 2:15.
That is spectacular. 2:15. All right. Enough about Konstantin. We know he's going to do great, but we're going to take you down to the back stretch. Konstantin's coming around that 100-meter curve after the 2. Yeah, there's a pole vaulting area. Respect for them. They don't get much. Here comes Konstantin around the curve, and he's coming on the straightaway, and he's looking very strong. 2:15, 800.
First call, boys.
Not bad at all.
First call, boys.
Next pack is now coming around the curve. Unfortunately, we did not get their 800 split.
Oh, that's right.
But they're looking pretty strong. They're staying together. Here they come. There they go.
They're really strong. I wonder if Andy Wang is really throwing out his full potential right now. It's hard to say.
And the Marriott Ridge runners holding up.
The third pack, actually.
Staying together. Now, we're commenting the video.
Yeah.
Interruption here. Okay. Now here's Cameron Ivey. I like it. I like it a lot.
Here's he is.
And the girls. Don't forget about the lovely girls. They are doing well as expected. All right, Jake Dillon. Very nice.
It looks like Cameron Ivey is packing with the leprechauns.
We'll bring you around to the curve right now. Konstantin Matsakis is finishing in a
3:29.
3:29, 600, wait, what is that? 1,200 meters, sorry, my math is off. We're going to go around the pole vaulting. Here comes Konstantin around the curve. He's starting to lap some people. All right, Konstantin, very nice.
Still looking very strong.
Still looking strong. I don't think he's going to tire on. You know, his coach told him to take it easy, but that's just not in Constantine's vocabulary. So, unfortunately, he's going to be going hard, no matter what the consequences are.
Yeah, Constantine Metsox is a runner, and he will always run, and he always tries.
Here's the very solid second pack. Nobody's yet to fall off, so we'll see what happens here.
It's a nice pack right now.
I have a feeling Andy Wang's going to take the lead after the mile because he usually does that, and he likes to maybe chill a little bit for the mile. Here comes the Marriage Ridge kids, and actually, you know what? I do recognize the front Marriage Ridge runner as I do remember specifically at Racing Indoor, he was at regionals, I think, and he accidentally forgot how many laps he was running, but he still put out a stellar performance, so it's okay. Cameron Ivy's trying to stay strong.
12 at 4:18. Still running with the leprechaun.
Starting to feel the effects. All right, here are the girls. Good job, girls.
Good job, girls.
I'm feeling they might are on to mile.
No one cares about their time. Oh, I missed it.
About a 4:45, folks. So
yeah,
roughly 4:45.
4:45.
Good job, Jake.
Good job, Jake.
Constantine sure is staying strong. Roughly a 4:45. He wanted me to yell at his splits, sorry. Alright, we'll take you back around to the line here, and then we'll take you down on the other side.
I get too close.
So what are your predictions for the second pack?
Oh, the second pack, that's a tough one. Andy Wang is already pulling off. Coming around the mile at 5:11. Nick Brewer not far behind, 5:13, along with the rest of the pack.
There's Andy, and here's the second pack.
I feel like Andy Wang is going to really pull off, but it looks like Nick is really going to fight for it. I don't know how much longer he can go. He's starting, he looks a little fatigued, but I feel like Nick Brewer, that's what he usually looks like. Graham Welsh also staying strong, trying to stay on the pack. It's going to be interesting to see how this comes out.
That is actually a very good point. Nick Brewer can be a fighter, and I've seen it in him a lot, and he just ran a 4:49 the other week, so we'll see what this 2-mile brings him.
Michael, 5:48.
Here's Cameron Ivy.
Cameron Ivy, 5:52.
5:52, Cameron.
That's sub 12.
Alright, here comes Constantine. Very good.
58.
Alright, here come the girls.
58.
The girls again. Alright, these people are kind of in the way.
58, 2000.
Alright, let's go around these people.
Alright.
Coach's area.
And they're up to 11.
There's our coach. Here comes Jake Dillon.
Good job, Jake.
Solid performance so far. And here comes Andy Wang. He's clearly broken away from the second pack, like I predicted.
Yeah, it looks like he's running on his own now, but Nick Brewer, I can't tell. I feel like he's still going to try and go for it later. Graham Welsh is coming back. They're still going hard, though. 6:33, 2000.
Okay, that's not bad at all. So we're going to bring you down the backstretch a little bit, and we should get back just in time for the finish. There's our audience. Marriage Ridge kids that I was talking about before. His name is Tony, I know, and he's doing pretty good. I hope wonderful to watch us on Facebook when I put it up.
Who knows?
Who knows who will see this video.
Constantine again. This is the 1.5 miles, I believe.
Constantine putting on a strong performance. And here comes Cameron Ivy. He's still fighting. I think he might be surprised this time.
Yeah, come on, Cameron.
And please remember, folks, to log on to runningvikings2.wordpress.com for inside scoop and pictures on all the action.
1.5 mile split, 7:15.
It's a great place to be. You can comment on the articles, and it's really a stellar website. I would encourage visiting. Here are the girls again. Lovely girls. Andy Wang. He's still running strong. You can tell.
Wow,
He's
really pulled.